everything out. We're going to mute everybody right here at the start. Kind of get that noisy shit out of the way. But you shred, and shred. If you want to, you can shred your shirt and your pants, but I don't. I usually never do, because it kind of helps you blend in when you get towards the end. If you ain't good, like with combat, and never pay attention to the sport, never, because that, like, I've had one kill for the past probably week. Every day I play this, and I average about six kills a game sometimes, 6-7 kills a game. So tonight I think I've killed 30 people, somewhere around in there. But the pants come in handy in the sense that if you're not like a straight on, let's shoot everything, or you just don't have the best weapons, and you've made it to like the top 5, and everything's going on around you, and you hear AKs and hunting rifles and stuff going off, you just go into a blackberry bush, a thick blackberry bush, and press C to crouch. And you just sit there and you wait. You can stay at the edge of the fog. We'll talk about that as we get into, because I know there's videos out there that do this, but there ain't a video from me doing this, and we're gonna make one. Where this is gonna be a good video. It's gonna explain a lot in depth. The first fog you have, when it drops, you can outrun it on foot if you're starting on the edge of it, or at least close to it. You can outrun it on foot. It's a very slow, very light fog. So that's one way. And then, if you do end up getting caught in the fog in the first one, you don't have to use any med kits to run in it. You can just use regular bandages. Yeah, they run out sooner, but they work. Now see, if you play this enough, then you pretty much know all the spawns. And it's bad to do what I just done. But there ain't nothing we can do about it right now. There's AR. Always be prepared for this. Get used to dying, get used to getting cheated. Something you always do. Something that always happens. People will cheat you out of kills all the time. But a lot of the times, if you're good, I don't even know what this girl's doing. Like, I don't even know what that was. Let's see, I'm pretty wounded, so I ain't gonna take the time to use a bandage, because I ain't even got enough bandages to help me there. But what that girl was doing, or that guy that was dressed as a girl, I don't know. That was different. That's all we're gonna say. And see, we just let that guy go on. There's no reason to challenge him. But he's gonna come challenge us. See him? See him go on? Now see, I failed at that. That was a terrible fail. Terrible fail. But just because of that roll, we're gonna kind of leave that in there. So I will bring y'all back in when we join another lobby. So we've joined another lobby. That last game, it was different. That's for sure. It was very different. But let's see, these are the best ones. The darker pants are better because they blend in more. So everything down in a straight line besides the boots, which you can keep the boots if you want the boots. You can keep the boots. But I usually just dump the boots. And with this game, you'll always have good games, and you'll always have bad games. It's never ended, like, you'll see me jump in right then, like, I didn't stand a chance. That's my fault, because I'm bad with mouse and a keyboard. But, the girl rolling on the ground, they seem better. Or they could have been using a Steam controller. And if you're using a Steam controller, this does not apply to you. It really can. The Steam controllers are easier to use. They're like so much easier to use. And now you're going to hear people run their mouth for a minute. But they're so much easier to use. So I've heard. I wouldn't really know for sure. That's something I can't really say. I ain't got one yet. But when I do, then I'll probably do an unboxing video. It'll be a while before I get one. Alright. We're in Cranberry, I think. This is a good spawn and a bad spawn. If you can, and this is like the best advice I can give you because I won't be able to. But on spawns like if you're spawning where that guy over there is spawning, land on top of the apartment buildings. Like he done. He landed on top of the building and you're going to get most of the good stuff from on top of the building. That's where most of it's going to be. You can go to the top, work your way down, and by the time you get to the bottom, you can hear everything going on up top, of course. You can hear them open everything, and, I mean, you hear a door open, you just be smart about it. Don't be an idiot, don't rush, be patient, and wait. Police stations is a 99% AK spawn. Most of the time. So, this one, I don't know. There could be a chance that there's not a single weapon in here. That's very possible. There ain't none up top. And we'll check the little side rooms as we go down. But usually this is like the worst police station. I don't know why. But if you get caught in here, you're screwed for the most part. Like you might find a starter pistol or something in here. But it's not that common. Like I've found AKs in here. I've come in here a lot. I found AKs, you know, body armor and everything, and one because of this police station. But 9 out of 10, it ain't really worth the risk. So you don't see me like searching every crack and crevice. You will find med kits in the bathrooms most of the time. If I can get out of this one. Nope. Okay. So see, now we're done with the police station. That was a mistake on our part. Well, there's a pistol. Worst weapon in the game. It's a R380. Absolute worst. Alright, you know what? That's gonna suit it. We ain't really got no other choices. Because we're just gonna kind of get straight to the point. But, like you can always, you know, loot every building you can. Try to stay away from everything that's populated. Like this church is probably populated. A lot of people go here. Either that or somebody's already been here. Somebody's already been here. See a shotgun with no ammo. There's a pistol back there. There's another shotgun with no ammo. And this place is already looted. So we'll go across the street here. And if you jump, it helps you out a lot, because unless somebody's got an AK, like we'll pick up this like AR, because we'll find bullets later. But unless they got an AK, a lot of people can't hit a jumping target. And even people with an AK struggle to hit a jumping target. Let's see. Let's go around through here. Police car down the road there. I think. Nah, broken down car. But never be afraid to run. So this ain't the most aggressive guide. This is more of a passive guide for the sucky players. And I do consider myself a sucky player sometimes. Sometimes, you know, I just go out there and I'm just like, I go crazy. But, like, my controls are set up different than everybody else's, and, I mean, like, I don't use W, S, and D and stuff like that. I use the arrow pads, and, you know, the jump's right there near it. So, I put the jump to control, and then I left the opening to the normal thing, E. Here's a guy. Hear him? He was out there. kit. But another thing for the helmets, don't grab the motorcycle helmets. They ain't gonna get you nowhere. They don't have like nothing to do with guns. Like they don't have no savior, I guess you could say, from guns. So nothing at all. But you kind of get the gist of it here. You know, just listen, search. I know, like, I kind of wish I'd found more, got a few more kills, you know, made it more exciting, but this will help you survive. And you'll find a lot of people doing this. This is not, you know, something that I just do and nobody else does kind of thing. Everybody does this. Just play it. The smarter you play it, the more the chances you're going to have. Know what to look for, know what buildings to go in, that sort of thing. And like for me, I have my render distance pretty low. I have my quality really low. I load in faster, I move faster. You know, it's easier to stream it. Everything works better. I never lose any frames whatsoever. So, but we'll give you, is there a raspberry bush around? No, but okay. We'll search this building and see if we can find somebody or something and go pop with the pistols. There's a pistol. There's a four-wheeler. Oh, somebody took the shit off that four-wheeler. No, sir. Which ain't always good. That means somebody's gonna hear me and I ain't got not a single gun. Now I tell you, drop one with style. See, I can kind of see what's in there. That's a bow, I'm guessing. No, it's an AR. And then there's our AR bullets. And there's our shotgun bullets. Give me my shotgun bullets. Thank you. Alright. Now we're set. We got AR bullets, shotgun bullets. Shouldn't have drove it like right up in here, but we did. We're gonna struggle doing a turnaround here. Alright. Let's see, this is something you don't do. Don't, like, if you can get out of town, you have no reason to be in town, don't go back to town. I do it because, you know, I'm just making a video. I ain't trying to, you know, play to win, or, you know, you'll see me do this a lot of times, and I'll rush people and get people while, you know, they're not paying attention, while they're trying to do the same thing that we're trying to do. But it's very possible. That I get the loot first. I thought that was like a running truck. We're just gonna jack it. Only 45 players remain. Where do we gotta be? We gotta be at least in E5. We're in G7. We need to head west. Four-wheelers are the worst, by the way. Absolute worst. Okay, here's a raspberry bush. See, we can just get off your four-wheeler, and we'll say this raspberry bush right over here. Good luck. Boom. You're unseeable. You can kind of see around you. They'll walk over you. Unless they see you get in this bush, they'll walk over you. But I hope y'all enjoyed. This is a really long video. I know. It kind of shows everything. I ain't going to cut anything out, let y'all see it. But I hope y'all enjoy. Like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And as always, until next time.